Hey Bristol Bears! Today we are going to be talking about two different concepts. The first is crescendo, which is when you get gradually louder. The second is decrescendo, when you get gradually quieter. Both of these are examples of dynamics. A dynamic is basically just a fancy word for volume. So these are both changes in volume. A crescendo is when you are going to get louder. Start quiet, get louder, more sound, louder, more sound, louder, more sound. A decrescendo is when you're going to start really loud and get quieter, and quieter, and quieter, and quieter. The key word here is gradually. If I am clapping and I want to do a crescendo, I'm not going to do this. That is not a crescendo. That's just going from piano quiet to forte loud. Instead, a crescendo would start quiet, gradually get a little bit louder, and then get forte. Just like decrescendo is the same but opposite. So it is going to gradually, little by little, get quieter. Start loud, get a little quieter, get a little quieter, get a little quieter. Like this. Start loud, forte, and gradually get quieter. So if we think about the pets. Let's go ahead and pick on the pets. Noodle. He's a good example of a crescendo because when he has this orange dinosaur that he loves to meow pretty loudly whenever he moves it. So he will start all the way in the basement and I'll hear this little but then he'll start to come upstairs and it'll get louder. Meow, meow, meow. And then he'll start to come upstairs and it'll get louder. Meow, meow, meow. Until he's right in front of me with his orange dinosaur. And that is a crescendo, gradually louder. Now, if Noodle did the opposite and he started in front of me with his orange dinosaur, meowing as loud as he can to let me know that he's moving his orange dinosaur, I don't know why he needs to do that, but he does. Meow, meow, meow. He goes a little bit further away from me. He'd get a little quieter. Meow, meow, meow. He starts to go down the stairs, get a little bit quieter. Meow, meow, meow. So for a crescendo, he would get gradually louder. For a decrescendo, he would get gradually quieter. Now, as you go through the rest of your activities, as you do your sing and your say, as you do your move, as you get to experiment and play, I want you to think about how can crescendo and decrescendo change what you're doing. If you're trying something quiet, what would happen if you gradually got louder? What would happen if you gradually got quieter and did a decrescendo? How would that change the activity? Have fun today, guys.